Hey guys, welcome back to Planting Life Matters. Oh wait, you're trying to figure out who this is? Y'all, that wig got so hot, it had to go. So today, for the first time, you are seeing my natural hair. I know I didn't have to say all that, but yeah, kinda did. It's hot. I want to give you an update. I want to give you an update on how we're doing with the side house. You can see a few things happening. Let's get this show started. Here we go. It is 6:33 a.m. Hey y'all, welcome back. And if this is your first time to my channel, thank you so much for stopping by. I am showing this week some continued work that I'm doing on my side house garden. I have 5,000 square feet in my back garden, and now I am spreading out to the side. So let's take this journey together. Nephews are awesome. Say hi, Chris.
How y'all doing?
I'm so thankful, so blessed to have a wonderful nephew. So we're stacking up all the mulch here. I will be wetting down the cardboard. In case you've never done this before, it's called sheet mulching. Designate the area that you want to become a flower bed, or even if you're not putting flowers in it. Some people will just put down the cardboard and then they'll put down the mulch and leave it, and that's it. Just define the area and use whatever edging you're going to use. I typically like to put compost on top of my cardboard first, and that just helps when the cardboard breaks down, and it's giving back to the ecosystem, so the cardboard is not going to stay forever in the ground. It actually makes it even better in the soil. It makes the soil even better because it attracts all types of worms under there, and it just makes really great soil. I've had really wonderful results with it, many locations throughout my garden. And I, again, put down a compost typically on top of my cardboard, and then I just let it sit. And sometimes I may let it sit there for, months before I even decide to do anything with it. There is one area on the opposite side of my house where all I did was cardboard and mulch, and that's it, because I wasn't planning on planting anything for quite a while. I let it sit there for a good 4 or 5 months or longer. I did it at the end of the fall, went through the spring, and then I came back and planted a row of shrubs all the way down the side of the house. In this case, since I'm on her property, I'm just going to naturally let the cardboard break down over time along with the mulch, and that's it. I don't plan on planting anything anytime soon in this area. It may be next spring before I do that. And if I need to amend the soil and add some compost during the time that I plant them, great. So I was able to get brick down. And what I'm doing differently this time with my brick versus what I did in the back when I built my little garden room. The last time I actually dug the edging of the ground down about an inch or two before I placed the brick in, and I leveled it off. I had some serious OCD moments, but I gotta tell you, the heat will make you forget about OCD and just not care. Because let me go back up here and look down. You'll see where I literally just laid this down on top of the grass. It is not perfectly straight, and I may straighten it out a little bit, but I really don't care right now because it's too much work. So you brick masonry people are probably having a fit right now. I'm just going with this natural flow. I'm okay with it. It doesn't have to be perfect. Hey, it just means it has some character, right? A little imperfection means character. So I'll be putting the brick on the same side. I roughly have about 48 inches in between, and putting down. And the other thing I didn't do, I scalped the grass, but I'm not taking the grass out. I put some grass killer on top of it. Now I'm putting down the landscape fabric, and then I'm going to put just the pea gravel on top. And then I'll just continue to spray the grass till it's all gone. And that's how we're gonna work this part out. Yes, I do think it's better when you take the grass out and level the ground. But I'm cheating because, what did I say? It's hot. And this is just an area where we're going to grow some veggies. So it doesn't have to be perfect. And I still think it will turn out and we'll all be happy. I'm not done here. You can see where the fabric in some cases is up against the wall. But I left about 8 inches back there just in case I need to run some tubing, and I know I will be setting up some irrigation and hiding some things, and I'll probably put some rock back there as well. But I'm intentionally leaving some gaps. I have a sprinkler head that is right here in the middle that I'm going to be having it changed and raised. I cut out holes where the other sprinkler heads are. Hey Chris, did I leave a sprinkler head right here? Yeah.
Right
okay,
here.
I thought so. Okay, thank you. Glad you caught that. And then let's see, there's one there. Okay, I only have one flag. Okay, so yeah, we're good. So I finished the brick edging all the way down. I did not dig down the way I normally would with my brick edging. I literally laid it on top of the ground because I needed it to be up a little bit to help hold in the gravel as well as holding in the mulch.
Well, I guess planting life really does matter. We've added a new helper to our crew. Meet my great-granddaughter, Azalea. Her middle name is Jasmine Rose. Go figure. Okay, here's a quick reminder of a before shot. Now, let's take a look at where we are today.
So let's go and check it out, what I've done so far. This has been such a fun project, one I had envisioned for a long time, and it's starting to finally come together. So let me pull that back a little bit. I'm just entering into the gate. I'm gonna back up. I got the sun right in my face. Gosh darn it. Let's go down here and work our way the other way. That's so bad. So I'm walking about 42 feet or so from the entrance to the back gate. And then, as you can see, I haven't done anything here yet, but I did get the brick pathway all the way down, and I had to curve it off a little bit. I originally started killing grass here, and then that was before I had decided to curve it this way. But I'm just going to put some grass seed in and grow this grass pathway back into this area. So let me slowly turn that around. So that's what the pathway looks like back up to the front now. I picked up, I'm just gonna kind of go through some of the things that I've done, pretty much everything actually, because this was just one grassy area between two homes. And here we are. I am going to build this into a veggie garden area because I have no room in my back garden to do that. And so I thought, let me utilize this space since my neighbor was kind enough to say you can do whatever you want between our two homes. I just wanted to have a lawn pathway, green grass, and I left it 48 inches wide so I could get equipment back here. Okay, now I did do some pea gravel, and I did it only on my side, and then on her side I did the sheet mulching process of putting down the cardboard, and then I just put the mulch on top. You saw that earlier in the video. So I am now just kind of showing you what the final, I don't want to call it final yet because we're nowhere near being done, but for this week, this is the final. And so we have just the cardboard and mulch on this side. I stopped here because I'm planning still to bring in some compost, and I think I'm gonna level this area up a little bit and make it maybe 2 levels, like a little mini retaining wall is what I have in my head. And then there will be some flowers and some other different color stones in here. If you see me jump around by chance, it's because there is a wasp infestation. Oh my goodness. If you guys are experiencing a lot of wasps, more so than normal this year, put some comments in and please tell me what you're doing to control them. It's so bad. Oh, it is so bad. Wait, I thought there's one there. I don't want to fool with you. I don't mess with you. You don't mess with me. But I'm not even kidding when I say I probably killed 100 wasps today, just today alone. I had to go pick up some spray. I have some traps I've put out. It's really bad. So anyway, back to this. So I have picked up some decorative items from Hobby Lobby because right now, if you have one in your area, they're spring collection items, and these are spring collection items. I had some already around the house, so I just added to it. So I'm kind of going with this farmhouse theme in between the two homes. And these things were marked down 66% off. I tried to utilize things that I already had around the house, but I realized I did need to buy a few more things to add to the collection. Starting with the raised beds here. I picked these up extremely low cost on Amazon, and I'll try to put the links in to some of these items. They have a coupon for this one right now. You can pick it up for $27. The regular price sale was $35, I think. Well, I don't know what the regular price is, but it's on sale for $35, and then you can add a coupon to it to get it marked down a little bit more. This is a 4x2, I believe. Yeah, 48 inches long by 2, and it's about 12 inches off the ground. So it's a really good size though, and the metal is a good heavy galvanized metal. It's not flimsy, not cheap at all. And so I picked up some of these. I don't know what I'm gonna do with them yet. I just grabbed them because they're on sale again at Hobby Lobby for like $4. That's an amazing price. I'm sure I'll find use for them. The little tin pots that we have plants sitting in, and these plants, none of these plants are going to stay where they are. I literally just picked up a lot of these plants today. And so the 10 containers here, all of those marked down 66% off. I did pick up this rose. This is oh gosh, I went blank. I always go blank on this rose name. My favorite rose, and I can't remember it right now. Iceberg. I love an iceberg rose. It doesn't say it's a climbing iceberg, but it is a beautiful rose. It just keeps on blooming and blooming and blooming. It's only $16.99 right now at Home Depot. They had quite a few of them. I grabbed 2. Not sure where I'm going to plant it just yet. I picked up a foxtail fern, a couple of them earlier today, as well as an olive tree. And my thought is a lot of these items I'm going to leave in pots over here because she doesn't have an irrigation system on her side. My irrigation hits everything on my side and the center grass. I am going to make some changes to it though, so I think I can get everything. But for right now, I'm not planting in the ground on her side. I'm going to let that cardboard biodegrade and break down over the next several months and build up the soil. And then I'll start to think about maybe next spring planting something in. So I'm just going to sit some shrubs in some pots probably for right now. It is still, what is this month? Late July going into August. And it's too hot right now for me to plant a lot of things. Texas heat just doesn't play. Shrubs you can plant in the summer, not a big deal, but they could be stressed, and I don't want to transplant anything right now. I transplanted a few things a couple of weeks ago, and I had to really, really work it and pay attention to it every day, a couple of times a day. It's just so stressed. And I don't even want to do it. Like, for example, this blue plumbago, I took it out of a pot actually and put it in the ground. It's looking very, very stressed. It's not dead, but it is not pretty. And I'm going to leave it because I know it will bounce back. But so you kind of have to deal with things like that when you're planting in this hot of a weather. Okay, so I can't wait to talk about some of these shrubs. Oh my goodness. Let's look at this one here. This is a new shrub to me, and I picked it up at Callaway's Nursery, and it's a box honeysuckle. It's like think of a weeping willow. So it's a weeping shrub, and the texture of it is amazing. The branches are starting to curve, and it likes full sun, and it also can get up to 4 feet tall and 4 feet wide. I love this shrub. Look at that, how it just kind of dangles over. So I picked up a couple of those. This one I love even more. It gets up to 7 feet wide and up to 5 feet tall, 4 to 5 feet tall. Now, again, not gonna stay here, not put them in the ground. I'm gonna keep them in pots for right now and keep them alive until the fall. And I actually have a couple of places on the side of the house that I'm planting these in the ground between me and a neighbor, where they won't get too tall, but they will spread pretty wide and give me that weeping effect. So there's a second one. Now, if you go to Callaway's, I'm going to tell you a little secret. The price tag on this was $249. Now, y'all know I did not pay no $249 for that. Look at that. That's crazy. Now, I've already pulled the tag that was on here. The tag had $39.99. So, you know, we had to have a discussion when I got there to the register. No way. I don't think that had to be a mistake, but they honored the $39.99. So, here it is right here. Yeah. This is an unraveled weeping boxwood. This is a little different than the first one. It has the chartreuse color to it, and it will stay evergreen all year long. That just makes it even better. And let's see. So I picked up, look at that little rooster. Isn't he cute? I just love him. And what do we have here? This is one of those Water-Wise Plant Smarts plants. It's a fountain grass. It's called Ginger Love. So just gonna leave that there for now. Another rose, and these little chairs came from Ross. I'm not leaving these here. This table's too large. It's not gonna stay there. I'm just playing around with things to see what I like and where I want to position some things. I think I want a bench there or somewhere instead. Oh, I didn't put mulch there because of the water runoff. That's going to be all gravel and rocks in that area, and I'm probably going to have to take these 2 bricks out so I don't interrupt the water flow. I'll have to play that by ear when it rains. So a couple of other things, you know, just some signs. Oh, wait. I remember another good find. Let me show you. I had these in my backyard. They were all rusty, and they were candle holders that are just laying around on the ground and kept falling over. I never did anything with them. My daughter was throwing them in the trash, and I took them thinking, okay, I'll put some candles in there. Not real candles, but something I can hang them on my fence. But then I got to thinking, oh, wait, those little mini pots will fit in there. How cute is that? So I went and picked up some mini pots at Hobby Lobby. They were $3 for, I think, a 6-pack. That was the cheapest. You know, I checked around at least 4 stores. Now, so I went and bought these. They were $6 and some change a piece. $6.48. Well, my thought is, they're not standing here. I count how many plants are in a pot whenever I buy it. So I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can literally pick out each of those and put 1 in each of that. And so I bought 2 of them. This one is missing, had broken off, but we got 5. So I'm gonna make those into little plant holders for succulents. So if I don't water, you know, they'll be okay. They can get a little dry, no big deal. But I'm also going to take them and put them on the wall and kind of make like a shutter out of them. I think that's my plan. So they will be shutters on the wall. All right, so we'll do one on each side. I kind of have this black theme going with the metals, the hardware around here. And I think that started because of the legs on the planters are black and the hardware that's on the fence door. And by the way, I'm painting her fence on the left to match mine, staining it. I have the stain already, I just haven't gotten to it. So because that has the black legs, and then we have the black trellises. These used to be more of a beige color. I spray painted those black. I picked up this little table off of Marketplace for $10. I'm actually going to put it up on the wall there. And I think I'm gonna pin these on the wall as well. I just need to get my good drill out and start to hang in some stuff. So that way I'll have all the iron work in black going down the brick wall. And I'm trying not to drill on her side. I'm trying not to touch her home itself. It's so tempting because I got some stuff I'd like to do, but I won't. That old water fountain, I think it was my very first water fountain from years and years and years ago. It still works. I do need to probably replace the pump on it though. I have an extra pump laying around. And then what I'm going to do, it looks like a tombstone, my sister said, because of the color. It used to be a different color, but I spray painted it trying to make it look like stone a couple of years ago. But I was being lazy and I spray painted everything. This used to be black. So I'm going to come back in and spray paint the metal pieces black and try to make it look new again. And to fix this area up so we'll have flowers all in here. This is the only bed that I'm going to work on right now where I actually plant something, I think. Everything else is going in pots. Will be in pots until the fall. And then I'll probably put everything in the ground where it's going to go. Oh, I forgot. So I bought these little cages earlier today. Hobby Lobby, 66% off. And I got 2 of them. I knew I wanted a window box. And I was planning to get a window box that was self-watering and I could plant something in it. But I ended up seeing these and I thought, oh, this would be really cute. And then I'll get some clay pots, some larger sizes, maybe 2 or 3, small, and just sit them in there and plant something. And then I found some more that are a little bit larger. And I'm trying to decide, should I spray paint those black like everything else? And I think I am. And then I'll probably just hang them on the wall somewhere. But there's one thing I didn't mention. I still have my greenhouse that I have not put together yet. It is here. It's very small. I keep saying that. And I think I was wrong about, it's going to go all the way to the top of the house. No, it's not. I went back and looked at the picture. It's not that huge at all. So you can't walk inside of it, but it's just not huge. And that's a good thing because I don't have the space for it. But it will allow me to put away like a foxtail fern come winter that doesn't want to last through, cold temps. So it's going to go there. I do have a galvanized potting bench that's going to go somewhere in here as well. I'm going to squeeze in so I can keep some supplies on. So I'm trying to make it functional and not just cute. I really need this area to be functional so I can store some things. And that's it. So I haven't started any planting yet. That will come later. Just had to, give you guys an update and to show you where we are for our final touches for this week. And drop some comments. Let me know what you guys think. And if you have any other suggestions, I keep finding new things. I keep seeing stuff that I forgot I bought. Isn't that cute? So, and the little watering can with some birds on it, marked down. Everything I bought was 66% off. I don't pay full price for anything. It's very rare. So, unless it's a plant, that, just got to do that. So, thank you guys so much. I appreciate the support. Until next time, remember, planting life matters.